A tense NBA matchup turned into a dramatic late-game showdown after a controversial foul involving Kevin Durant and Austin Reaves sparked momentum shifts before DeAndre Ayton delivered the final blow with clutch baskets to seal the victory. The moment, captured in a widely shared highlight clip, showed how a single emotional play can influence the rhythm of a game and, ultimately, shape the outcome. The sequence began during a heated stretch late in the game. As the pace intensified and both teams battled for control, Durant made physical contact with Reaves during a play away from the ball. Officials reviewed the contact and ruled it a flagrant 1 foul, determining that the bump was unnecessary and excessive. While the foul itself did not immediately decide the contest, it heightened the intensity on the court and added another layer of drama to a game already hanging in the balance. Throughout the matchup, both teams traded runs and struggled to maintain momentum. Defense became the defining element in the closing minutes, as turnovers and missed shots slowed scoring opportunities. Reaves had been playing aggressively despite a difficult shooting night from beyond the arc. Even with those struggles, his energy on defense and playmaking helped keep his team competitive. He finished with 15 points and contributed several key defensive plays that influenced the final stretch. Durant, meanwhile, remained a focal point for the opposing offense. Known for his scoring versatility and ability to take over games, he faced heavy defensive pressure throughout the matchup. The physical bump with Reaves reflected the frustration and intensity that often build during tight NBA contests. Moments like this are common in high-stakes games where emotions run high and every possession matters. The referee's decision to call a flagrant foul underscored how closely officials monitor physical contact during heated moments, particularly when players collide away from the ball. Following the foul call, the atmosphere in the arena noticeably shifted. Players on both sides increased their defensive intensity, and the game slowed into a tactical battle. Possessions became more deliberate as teams attempted to avoid costly turnovers. Defensive pressure forced multiple mistakes, preventing either side from pulling away. Each basket felt significant, especially with the score remaining close entering the final minutes. The team that eventually secured the win relied heavily on timely contributions from multiple players. While stars carried much of the scoring load earlier in the game, role players stepped up when it mattered most. This balance set the stage for the decisive stretch that followed. With less than a minute remaining and the lead still within reach, DeAndre Ayton delivered the defining moment of the game. The talented center, known for his strong interior presence and efficient scoring around the rim, scored 2 crucial baskets in the closing seconds. These back-to-back plays extended the lead and effectively put the game out of reach. Ayton's performance highlighted his value as a reliable scoring option in pressure situations. While he often contributes through rebounding and interior defense, this sequence showed his ability to step up offensively when the game is on the line. His late scoring surge created separation on the scoreboard and forced the opposing team into desperation plays during the final seconds. While Ayton's baskets proved decisive, the victory was the result of a broader team effort. The defense played a major role in the final minutes by forcing turnovers and disrupting offensive sets. Aggressive ball pressure prevented easy scoring opportunities and helped maintain the narrow lead. Reaves contributed with a crucial defensive play late in the game, stealing the ball and helping initiate the final scoring sequence that sealed the win. Veteran leadership also played a part in keeping the team composed during the tense closing stretch. Instead of rushing shots or forcing risky passes, the offense executed carefully and took advantage of high-percentage opportunities. This balanced approach ultimately proved more effective than relying on a single star player to carry the load. Although the flagrant foul did not directly determine the final score, it became one of the most talked-about moments from the game. Incidents like this often shift momentum by energizing one team while frustrating the other. In this case, the call appeared to spark renewed focus and intensity from the side that benefited from the ruling. For Durant, the play served as a reminder of the thin line between aggressive defense and unnecessary contact. In a league where physicality is carefully regulated, even minor bumps can lead to reviews and penalties. For Reaves, the moment demonstrated his willingness to engage in physical competition against elite opponents. His fearless style has helped him earn respect across the league. The final minutes of the game highlighted several important themes about the teams involved. First, the ability to stay composed under pressure proved critical. Teams that panic in late-game situations often make costly mistakes, but the winning side remained disciplined and executed their plays effectively. Second, depth played a major role. Even though star players attract the most attention, role players such as Ayton and Reaves can dramatically influence outcomes when they perform well in key moments. Finally, defense ultimately decided the contest. By forcing turnovers and limiting scoring chances late in the game, the winning team created the opportunities necessary to close things out. In the end, the game served as a reminder that basketball outcomes often hinge on a handful of pivotal moments. A single foul, a defensive stop, or a clutch basket can completely change the trajectory of a contest. Kevin Durant's flagrant foul added controversy and energy to an already competitive matchup, but it was DeAndre Ayton's late scoring that ultimately determined the result. Combined with strong defense and key contributions from teammates like Austin Reaves, the final minutes demonstrated how teamwork and composure can secure victory even in the most pressure-filled situations. As the season continues, moments like this reinforce why NBA games remain unpredictable and exciting. Because when the clock is winding down and the pressure is highest, any player can rise to become the hero of the night.